Looks like you guys are in the middle of something important.
I was giving my stepson the benefit of my sage advice.
About what?
How to be a good brother.
Shouldn't you be having that conversation with Morgan?
What do you mean?
You're the younger brother.
Oh, well, that's true. But I was just telling Michael that, I learned a lot by watching what my older brother did and what he didn't do.
Why are you talking to Michael about Jerry?
To come up in conversation, especially with another sibling.
Okay, so what were you telling Michael about Jerry? I hope you weren't singing his praises.
Jerry has his share of problems. No one knows that better than me, with the exception of maybe my mother. With one notable exception.
And that would be?
Well, I was about to tell Michael that when you walked in. Jerry's always been fiercely loyal and protective of me. If I ever found myself in over my head, he would move heaven and earth to help me. And that is a good quality to have in a big brother. And I'm hoping that Michael will be like that with Morgan.
He already is. And you make your mother very proud.
So, do I get points for that?
Points?
Yeah, because I really want to play with that stuff that you guys got me. So could you please possibly forget that I'm grounded?
I guess I could forget that you're grounded.
Thank you, Mom.
Only because we got that stuff on our honeymoon.
Thank you, Mom. You're the best.
I'm the best. I don't want you to take this the wrong way, and I'm sorry. I don't want you making Jerry out to be some hero to my kids.
Forgive me, but I didn't realize you had such antipathy for Jerry.
Look, I know that I don't have any right talking about someone else's family, but I have some major problems with your brother.
Well, maybe I better hear them.
I think he's selfish. He doesn't have a problem yanking you out of your own life when there's something going wrong with his. It doesn't matter what you're going through or that you might get killed trying to save him.
Jerry and I have always depended on each other. Over the years, it's become a little distant. I realize that. But Jerry loves me. He would never intentionally be cavalier with my well-being.
Really? Are you sure about that? Because from where I'm sitting, all of his so-called emergencies seem to be perfectly planned. They seem to happen right when you're about to be happy with me. And you know what? I think he's trying to undermine our marriage. I'm sorry.
Maybe you're right. I debated telling you this. But we shouldn't start off our marriage with a secret, so here goes. The reason Michael and I were talking was because Jerry was here.
Jerry was here?
Apparently so.
Why didn't Jane say anything? Or Michael and Morgan?
They were sworn to secrecy. That's what Michael was telling me right before you walked in.
And that's okay with you? That an adult stranger, because that's what Jerry is to my boys, an adult stranger asks Michael and Morgan to keep his presence here a secret, and then Jane reinforces the lie, and that's okay with you?
Jerry's a special case.
Not to me. And not where my boys are concerned.
Hold on a second. You can't be suggesting that Jerry's a danger to Michael and Morgan.
Jerry's a loose cannon, and who knows what kind of baggage he's dragging around.
You know
Jax.
what? He might not be the best role model, but Jerry would never put children at risk, okay? And he wouldn't have come here unless he'd known it was safe.
Oh, yeah, because the Russian mafia always plays fair, doesn't it?
He's not a gangster, okay? My brother's not a gangster.
That's the problem. He's not one of their own. He's some expendable mercenary for hire, and I can't believe that you don't see how wrong that is. And you know what? I can't believe you don't see what Jerry's presence here really means.
Well, I'm sure you're about to tell me.
Your brother is on a mission to ruin our marriage, and now he's using my boys, and that is not okay.
Don't tell me the honeymoon's over already.
Morgan's on a play date, and Michael has tutoring at 3, so you should call.
Actually, I'm here to see you. You forgot to sign these papers before you went to Fiji and did what you had to do.
Okay. I'll sign them, and I will get them back to you ASAP.
Is there everything's fine? Everything's fine?
Obviously, my wife and I are in the middle of a private discussion.
Obviously. Just tell the boys I came by and...
I hate lying to Sonny. I hate lying to him.
What lie?
I didn't tell him that Jerry was here, and if I had, you know he would freak out.
Oh, please. Sonny's more dangerous than Jerry could ever be.
I don't enjoy saying negative things about your brother, who you have loved and adored your whole life. But you have a blind spot when it comes to Jerry, and that scares me. Do you even know if he's in the country legally, Jax?
He could be. I cut a deal for amnesty for Jerry years ago.
Yeah, of course you did.
Look, don't ask me to choose between you.
I would never put you in that position. You and Jerry are adults, and you guys get to support each other's choices, even when they're wrong. But as Michael and Morgan's mother, it's my job to protect them from people like Jerry.
What do you want me to do? I mean, I can't exactly get a hold of Jerry. He doesn't return my calls.
Call your mother. She's obviously in touch with him.
I will be calling my mother. You don't have to worry about that. Look, I'm sorry that Jerry showed up here without warning and played buddy with your kids, okay? And if I get the chance, I'll tell him that it's not okay. But Jerry's still my brother, okay? I'm not going to turn my back on him or bar him from my life.
Right, so this is the part where you tell me that you're leaving me again to go help your brother. I mean, here we go. It's right on time. Jerry's in trouble, so you have to go rescue him, don't you? It happened before, and we almost lost each other. I don't want that to happen again. Stakes are higher. We're married, and that's supposed to come first for both of us.
Of course it does. Look, I love my brother. But I'm not leaving you to go after him or anyone else.
Do you promise?
I promise. I promise I will never let Jerry undermine our marriage, okay? I promise.
On the next General Hospital.
I want you to call Jerry and set up a meeting.
We cannot afford a potential liability.
He's the best thing that's ever happened to me.
You saved my baby, but you don't get to decide if my son stays in the hospital or not.